Welcome back to the UEG Week Congress TV. I am pleased to introduce the current president of the UEG Week, Professor Paul Fockens. He's currently also the professor and the chief of the gastroenterology and hepatology in the University of Amsterdam in the Netherlands. So,
Correct.
Welcome.
Thank you.
Let me start with a global question about the vision of the UEG actually. So you say to reduce the burden of digestive disease and improve digestive health is now an important part of the UEG strategic vision. So does improvement imply prevention?
Yeah, I think we focus more. I think as doctors we always looked at disease. So people would only come to us when they had a disease. But of course we now learn, for instance from colorectal cancer, that prevention is actually much more effective and also cost effective. Screening programs around Europe have been implemented, and you see the number of people getting diagnosed with colorectal cancer even going down now. So yes, prevention is becoming a more and more important theme.
Are there exact strategies how to implement that on the society level? How the people should know more about this? How to make incentives to make people go to prevention and screening, for example?
Yeah, I think most countries in Europe now have, and colorectal cancer again is the best example, because there we really know that if you find the diagnosis earlier, the chance of living longer is better. Whereas for many other diseases, and for instance lung cancer is one, sometimes you know the disease earlier, you find the disease earlier, but it doesn't mean you live longer. For colorectal cancer it is, and almost every country now in Europe and also in the United States, etc., they have programs. The programs differ. Some people prefer colonoscopy, direct colonoscopy as an initial screening test. In the Netherlands we use a fecal stool test, which has the advantage that more people will actually come or participate.
Compliant,
yes.
Be compliant.
So compliance, if you ask people to come for colonoscopy, the compliance is around 20-25%.
Okay.
And then typically females are more brave than males, so for males it will be lower. The compliance rate in the Netherlands for the fecal stool testing is 70%, 70. So that is a big advantage.
That's a great improvement,
yeah.
Okay. And so in the UEG Week, do you have new organizations or new key players actually for this year?
Yeah, I think we always we have new, there's always new ideas, but I think probably nutrition is one of the, I think Aspen has recently joined the UEG. Aspen is the European nutrition. So we focus more on nutrition, or we added nutrition to our focus, I should say. Other interesting developments are, of course, all things like artificial intelligence. Everyone is interested now in interpreting images from radiology, from endoscopy, etc. So I think AI is also something which is a lot of interest. Also from our biomedical industry, or some of our sponsors come up with new artificial intelligence applications for GI.
Did you already start new studies at your hospital, for example?
Yes, we do. We're developing, I think, many different players are trying to develop something. We'll see which one is the best one, but yes, we work together with a completely non-medical company to see if we can, actually they should help us. As doctors we will not be the ones that find out everything about artificial intelligence. We need other completely different groups, scientists, computer scientists to help us there.
Okay. So there is a kind of paradigm shift that the medicine should become more digitalized and...
Yeah, you always have to be careful with paradigm shifts, because we always predict paradigm shifts, but I think definitely it could change a lot. For instance, again, the example colonoscopy, if the computer can help you see polyps that maybe because you blinked your eyes or you were just at one point not paying full attention, the computer can see it, then actually that will an improvement. And that's very close to reality now already.
All right. So new technologies. So for that we need also a new generation of gastroenterologists. There is a huge shortage of doctors in Europe. Do you have also elaborated on different strategies on how to win some young doctors to gastroenterology, for example?
I think developing our specialty, I think is probably important. So indeed, we need young people, and if, for instance, look at UEG, we now try to get some medical students in.
Okay.
I don't think we should reach beyond that, because trying to get young people entering medical school, I think, is more on a society level and a governmental level, etc. But yes, we focus very much on the younger generation. Yes.
Okay, great. And so finally, what do you do to reach policymakers to make the UEG vision like a real goal?
Yeah. Very important. United European Gastroenterology means that we have 17 specialty societies. If they would all go to Brussels once in a while and say, well, the pancreas is important, no, the liver is important, no, the large bowel, then we probably have nothing. So the good thing about UEG, the fact that we are united, is that we can have united efforts there. And we have 3 people in Brussels full-time now that are trying to contact members of parliament, trying to interest them. The whole lobbying issue for doctors is always something a little bit vague, and it is vague, but you have to have a presence in Brussels to get influence, and slowly I think we're expanding our influence there. But this is a long-term project, trying to get more money to digestive research, more attention to public knowledge about digestive diseases, etc. So there's a lot of things to be done, and well, the more money we have, the better it will be. But we also have to invest our money in research and in gastroenterology in general. So, yeah.
All right. Okay. So good luck with the money, and thank you very much.
Thank you very much. Pleasure.